Hi everyone, it's Raya from Capricorn Vibes Only. So as per a request, I'm doing a reconciliation between Taylor Swift and Joe Alywn. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing his name correctly, but hopefully I am. They dated for 6 years and he is an actor. So let's get into their compatibility first. Okay, so let's start off with their sun sign. She is a Sagittarius and he is a Pisces. So Sagittarius individuals are known for their adventurous and outgoing nature, while Pisces individuals are often more sensitive and intuitive. She may find his dreaminess intriguing, but she may also see them as overly emotional. Him, on the other hand, could appreciate her optimism and enthusiasm, but he may find her bluntness to be too much at times. Let's dive into their moon signs. She is a Cancer moon and he is a moon in Taurus. They share some similarities and they can generally work well together due to their shared appreciation for security and comfort. With her having a moon in Cancer, she is very deeply nurturing and emotional. She seeks emotional security and she is highly intuitive, often forming strong bonds with people that she loves. She can also sometimes be moody or very sensitive. He is a moon in Taurus, so he's inclined toward emotional stability and physical comfort. He values loyalty, reliability, and material security. And he tends to be calm and practical in his emotional expressions. Both Cancer and Taurus moons value stability and security in their relationships, which can create a very strong foundation. They're able to understand each other's needs for emotional comfort, and they're likely to create a warm and fuzzy home environment together. However, there can be occasional stubbornness from Taurus and moodiness from Cancer that might lead to some conflicts, but overall, these moon signs can complement each other very well. Now let's look into their Venus. She is a Venus in Aquarius, and he is a Venus in Pisces. Venus in Aquarius is drawn to mental stimulation and values friendships within relationships. She may seem more detached at times and prefer open communication, while him being a Venus in Pisces seeks a deep emotional connection, often showing love through empathy and intuition. These differences can either create balance within the relationship or create misunderstandings. Venus in Aquarius appreciates personal freedom and may need space in the relationship. Venus in Pisces can be more dependent and may desire constant emotional support. Venus in Aquarius is attracted to uniqueness and unconventionality in their partners, while Venus in Pisces is highly sensitive and compassionate, seeking a partner who can connect with their emotions on a profound level. Venus in Pisces tends to provide a very deep emotional support, while Venus in Aquarius offers innovative solutions to the problems. Both Aquarius individuals, so her and him, Piscean, creativity can actually create a lot of imagination and strengthen the relationship. And I feel this is why their relationship had lasted for so long, because they were able to share a lot of passions together and create revolutionary change, increase their spirituality, and also have common interests in the humanitarian aspects of their career. Of course, I think what happened maybe is the emotional support. I feel her rise in status and just her overall charisma and popularity might have, triggered something within himself, or he felt that he couldn't really sustain a certain type of level of being private, because he's a very private person and she tends to share. And I think that may have created some sort of conflict within the relationship, or he may have felt that he wanted to keep his relationship more private with her while everyone else wanted to be intrusive. However, this is not any fault of Taylor. She has a huge fan base and they want to know what's going on with her. But I felt he may have felt that the focus wasn't on him and how they are together, but the focus was more on her and her interest for the public. But now let's get into if there will be a reconciliation between the two and how they currently feel about each other. Hi everyone. So I just want to say I'm not coming from a very subjective place. This reading is going to be very objective because I'm not very much aware of Joe, or really Taylor Swift's love life as much as maybe you guys are. So I think that gives me somewhat of an advantage because I'm not putting my own 2 cents within this reading. This is going to be very much energetic reading and as honest and constructive as possible. All right, so let's get into how Taylor currently feels about Joe. Let's see, how does she currently feel about Joe? Ooh, the 8 of Swords. Ooh, this is mental, right? I feel like she may not even want to discuss this right now. There is still a lot of healing within this relationship. And it could be self-imposing limitations that she's putting on herself with her feelings towards him, meaning that she may be holding on to some baggage from the past with him, and she hasn't really resolved it as of right now. And you know, Taylor has a reputation, and I'm not judging, going from one relationship to another, right? And again, I'm not judging. And I don't think she's really healed from this breakup. I think this breakup has affected her, and she may not have come to terms with it as of now. And I think she may be busying herself with Travis, so she doesn't have to think about this relationship. And that's normal, right? Like, we do that. So I can kind of say maybe Travis is like a rebound, and Joe is someone that really affected her. And it could be positive or negative. It's I don't really see it as being positive or negative. It's just they've been together for a long time. 6 years is a long time. And to heal from that takes time. Especially if she thought that this could have been a long-term relationship. Okay, let's get another. Joe. The King of Swords. Yeah, so this is a lot of Swords energy. The King of Swords tends to be... Now, this is how she feels. So this is less about emotion, but more about logical. Emotional detachment, but her trying to analyze the relationship logically so she can heal from it. I'm hoping... Okay, I know that may not make any sense. Okay, so she's trying to detach herself emotionally, right? And some people do that. Like, you know what? It didn't work out because of X, Y, and Z. That's what she's doing. She's trying to kind of move her emotions aside, push them aside, and think of the relationship as more of a logical ending, right? And that's her way to heal. And I'm not saying that's always her way to heal. Like, she does a lot of her healing through her music. And maybe she's at that time right now that she's creating music because of that. And this is why it's coming out maybe into words later on through her songs within this relationship. But she's trying to process it in a very logical way that makes her feel good. Because I think if she starts really getting into her emotions, she may feel really depressed and sad at times because of the fact that she felt this relationship could have been very long-term. How does she feel? And that actually came up in the reverse, but this deck does not use it, but I kind of interpret both ways. Ooh, the four of swords. Look at more swords. I just feel like... I don't know if I want to say this, but it's like she's kind of waiting for things to turn in her favor. She's taking a break. I think this relationship with Travis is like a break for her to kind of figure out, do I really want to be with Joe? Me and Joe are supposed to be together? And you see the cobwebs here? Like, so a part of her is like, did I waste time? I don't feel like a wasted time because I really feel like I connected with this person. But at the same time, I'm going to trust in God, whoever she believes in, the universe, Like, I'm just going to wait and see the signs. Like, I don't really know how to feel. Like, I'm getting a lot of, like, I don't know how to feel. I don't want to feel a lot of this pain. I know I feel hurt, but I'm going to compartmentalize it, right? That's what she's doing. And she's not really being so vocal about it, which is, odd because she's not usually like that. But this was a serious relationship. And swords represents air, right? And she has Aquarius and Venus. So she's like, okay, this is different. Let's see, how does he feel about her? How does he feel about her? And this could have been her longest relationship, correct? You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. How does he feel about her? Oh, look at this, the Four of Cups. He, if he's dating someone else, he's not even really focused on the person he's dating. He's sad. And Pisces, and they can be have a very like addictive personality. Pisces and Venus, or some parts of Pisces in your chart. And I just feel like he's suppressed. Like someone's offering him something and he's just thinking about the past. He's probably like, why is she with this other guy? Why didn't it work out? I really wanted to work out. How does he feel about her? Judgment, the Emperor in reverse, and the Six of Cups. Yeah. Look, I feel like he thinks he's messed up. Like he messed up the relationship. Like he wasn't, okay, the Emperor in the reverse position says to me that he allowed his insecurities to kind of affect the relationship. Like I said before, her star power is significantly larger than his, right? Like probably most people wouldn't have known about him if it wasn't for her dating him. And I'm not saying he's not talented, nothing like that. It's just some people just have a certain star quality about them that's gonna outshine people, right? And she outshined him. And I think that sometimes brought out the worst in him, right? And he didn't mean it. And he's looking at it as like, oh my gosh, she was my soulmate. I should have done better. I should have appreciated her. And this is kind of like what I get. This is karma to me. Like this, me being miserable, seeing her happy with someone else. And I'm just like, how do I fix this? Will there be another chance for me? Because I know this person is important to me. I know she's important to me. She's like a soulmate to me. Like this is the Six of Cups. And this could indicate like past relationship, but also a soulmate relationship, right? So I do feel like there's a lot of emotions. And this is a cup and this is a cup, right? A lot of emotions when it comes to Taylor. So the number one question that you guys are asking is, will there be a reconciliation? So let's shuffle these cards a little bit. Will there be a reconciliation between Taylor and Joe? Will there be a reconciliation? One just popped out. The Ten of Wands, that's a no. Okay, let's do one more. Will there be a reconciliation? The Eight of Cups, another no. So I'm going to just do one more. And if that's a no, that's definitely. If it's a yes, it's still leaning towards no, okay? Is there going to be a reconciliation? The Knight of Pentacles. So that's a yes, but the Knight is not a king, okay? So even if there might be a reconciliation, it's going to be short-lived. But I'm leaning towards no reconciliation. I think he may, I think he may reach out to her. You know how you break up with someone and they still like stalk your social media or like a story or text you and say, hey, how are you doing? I hope things are well. That's going to be like what it is to me. An attempt to maybe to reconnect, but knowing that there's really going to be no reconciliation. So yeah, The 10 of Wands is about beginnings and endings, but in this case, this is about endings. Letting things go from the past. And the 8 of Cups, as you can see, is walking away. Walking away from your emotions, walking away from heartbreak, walking away from the past. And I don't feel like this is a bad feeling. This is like, you know what? I love this person. I still love this person. I want the best for this person. Especially since they worked together for so long. I don't feel like there's really any animosity. It's just, it's time. It's time to move on. All right, guys. Good luck with everything.